basically mean that we are wasting fuel because we're pushing, but we're getting pushed back. So there's no point in going faster. And that does happen about 300. I think actual speed of sound is 343, so we're not beyond Sonic yet. Let's see, where's our Mach? See, 0.92. We are not at Mach 1. But as soon as, let's speed up a little bit. Notice Mach 1, and we're a little bit high up, so our engines just flared out, but see that you can now get these hypersonic effects. Oh, we are in Megan's fault, so what we need to do was take a pressure scan, if I recall correctly. Wait, get away. Log pressure scan. There we go, that got us our seismic scan can be done. We already had the flying at Kerbin, so we have no other signs we can do. This plane can actually go pretty high. Of course it's a rocket, not a plane by now, but that's alright. So yeah, we wouldn't be able to take this thing into space right now, but we'd get a pretty good while there. I don't want to waste all my fuel for this first test though. It's a little bit too dangerous, particularly since Valentina's life is on the line. So let's just bring this baby around and land it. Oh god, Vayne, what is that from again? Is that Airwolf? Blank Stellaris seemed to make the mistake of someone pissing off a 70k power fleet. Oh, poor Huthor. Say goodbye to your empire. You're done. The Galactic Federation at your back, you will prevail. So this rocket basically will allow us to climb pretty high up, way beyond where these poor little jet engines would be able to get us. So we might even be able to do those above 1800 missions. Actually, I'm pretty sure we can. But, oh, flying low over the Highlands crew report. We are also going to be flying low over the mountains. Oh, there we go, flying low over the mountains. It'd be so much smaller from here. Ah, this is amazing stuff. Okay, we need to go over there. So let's adjust this baby. Get our plane back down. The Federation is doomed. Will crumble by corruption and dissent. That actually seems a very realistic ending to the Federation. Okay, you know what? We're going to power down this baby and see how far we can get by coasting back in, because I think I've already overshot the mark there. Let's get our camera behind our vessel again. Okay, let's fly like normal people. Shall we, Valentina? I know you're a big fan of this crazy stuff. Let's, as well, shut down this engine. Those are still active. They will become better again once we hit the atmosphere, because if you look at the little bar at the top there, we're in normal atmosphere, medium, high, and space. And we're right now in high atmosphere, so it's going to be a bit tricky to fly normally. So that's why I am pointing this baby down quite a lot to get us back to normal range and see if we can get our jet engines to do the job. Yeah, isn't that just the case, Vayne? We're flying at 7 kilometers right now. You may have noticed we switched off our engines. Don't worry, this is standard procedure. We're not expecting any litho braking to be happening. Oh, well, for you people not in the know, that is when we crashed a plane. We haven't put that in the planning. I mean, not this time. Okay. So I've flown these types of planes in Kerbal a little bit, but I wouldn't call myself super practiced at landing. Normally I've always had a bunch of parachutes attached, but we haven't unlocked those yet. I'd always do drogue chutes at the back, just in case we land and we need to stop quite quickly. And I've always ensured we get radial parachutes at the center of mass. But right now, we don't have those. And again, normally I'd be perfectly fine because I'd quick save and load back in, or we could revert and all that good stuff. Notice, by the way, how we're not even at Mach 1, but we're already getting these effects. That's because just now we were in thinner atmosphere. Now that we're in heavier atmosphere, we're getting these easier. We're getting these far quicker than otherwise you would get them. But yeah, as I said, normally I would easily just reload and be safe. But right now, since we can't do that, this is a little bit nerve-wracking. Because it's actually Valentina's life right now. Okay, let's put these on a little bit lower. Let's get the cockpit view. So we can hopefully see where we're going. Lining up relatively nicely. There we go. Okay. Oh god, I suddenly realized we have an unupgraded runway. That means in the older versions it was basically just a pile of rocks and incredibly unstable. You could do nothing with it. Now it's a lot flatter, but it's not good yet. Also, I didn't put any air brakes on this. I should have put air brakes on this. Let's lower the landing gear. I think I'm coming in too quick. Are we gonna hit that runway? Are we gonna hit that runway? Oh god, oh god. Steady on, steady on, steady on, Valentina, steady on, steady on. Hold up, gently, gently, gently. Come on. Oh god, we're, yeah, see, we're too quick. Put those brakes to use, put those brakes to use. Oh god, we're not gonna make it, we're going too quick, we're going too fast. Oh god, we're not slowing down. We needed air brakes. Come on, Valentina, you can do this, you can do this. Oh god, we're out of sync, Brake. Oh god. Oh, we managed. I mean, fairly close to the runway, I'd say. The Space Center, we're home. Nailed it. Yep. Oh god. You're coming into on. Pull up, damn it. Yes, I'm thinking that's a Top Gun reference. Still have not seen Top Gun. Oh god. Recover the vessel. Thanks guys. Yeah, I nailed it, I'd say. 30 extra signs, that gives us 60. Perfect. Maybe we can get parachutes now. I actually installed a mod that has EVA, that should have EVA parachutes. The thing is, I don't know what the button is to use them. So I might EVA, but actually that might be something that I want to use a quick save for. For science, drop a Kerbal out so we can figure out what the button is. I'd be willing to do a quick save for that, because that's a case of me not knowing the controls to it, rather than the in-game, in-fiction thing. We have 60 signs. We could get a lot with that. We could get air brakes and radial intakes. These adapters are pretty good for rockets. But I think we already have radial decouplers that we need. Separatrons, which are just cool. Advanced rocketry. Doesn't really... I mean, this is useful. Doesn't really get us that much yet. I have not seen Top Gun. Makes flying quite close to the danger zone. We kind of need the command pod if we're going to build a rocket. Also gives us the chutes that we need. This gives us so much cool science, though. But no, we are going to need survivability. We're going to need the command pod. This will get us into space. Plus, it gives us a cool safety light. We're going to get this one. Simple command modules. Oh, Salamander command pod? What? What is that? A ruggedized two-man pod with an integrated avionics system and basic life support recycler. Ideal for colony dropships? Oh, that is a USI thing. Logistics consumer scavenges nearby warehouses or more distant pallet distribution hubs. Okay. I have no idea how that works. This is also new. Scout landing module. Light with a wide landing stance, the Scout landing module is ideal for landing your first colony modules, even on rough terrain. Whoa! That sounds cool. Okay, there's nothing else we can buy. So we have our first survivability and purchased everything else. Let's check our missions. Makes more sense than simply Googling it instead of playing with Kerbal Lives. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Escape the atmosphere. We can do that now. I am confident with the parts we have, we can escape the atmosphere. Parts testing is, in my opinion, just a cheap way of getting easy science and money. It's okay if we're in a bind, but let's not do that right now. Deploy a rover to the Mun, too far away. Let's see. Above, below. This one we can easily do, I think. Let's check. MBF6Q. We might be able to do an above. That might be interesting. Oh, MB. Yeah, that's definitely what we can do. You know what? Above 16.7. Let's do this one. We'll accept that one, and we'll use that as a test case for the adjustment we're going to make to our flight. So we're going to do the survey. Below. Accept. Thank you for that follow. And we're going to do the quick save to test our other parachutes. Now, this, fortunately, we can now change. Actually, let's exit. Don't save. We're going to make the upgrade to, think of a new name for our ship. I'm going to make an upgrade. See, it takes 225,000 space bucks. I have no idea what these are called. So we cannot upgrade it. We're stuck to 30 parts for now. Until we get more cash. So this one, we are going to replace, not a drogue chute, these chutes. I'm going to replace that one parachute with two, so that we, at the worst case scenario, we can just stop the plane. There we go. I don't think we even need this component now. This. Since we have the parachutes to save the entire plane, I think. Oh, by the way, we tested the jet engine. Let's check our signs. Tested the jet... Oi! Stop doing that. We tested a jet engine. We have broken a land distance record of 10 kilometers. Nice. A land distance record of 32. Nice. And recovered our first crew from a mission. Nice. And we did the readings. Perfect. How many parts do we have now? 29. We can add 1. I don't think we unlocked anything all that relevant, did we now? I mean, we can add the safety light. That's pretty important. We could add a ladder. Thank you for that follow. I don't know if we can actually get back in. But we can always give it a try. Whoa, there we go. Maybe we move this baby down a little bit. Oh, not you, not you. Where is this part? Wow, okay. I can no longer select the part. I greatly messed something up. Fuel tank, cockpit, fuel tank, cockpit. Where are you, buddy? That is the cockpit. This can sometimes happen, particularly when you rotate something. Let's see, is there any reasonable way for me to... Oh wait, is that it? Structural wing. I think I'm gonna have to reload this part. This is the downside of moving things. Yeah, don't save. Open the Princess Leia, the auto-saved ship. Okay. Let's get that center of weight. Save this baby. Add the ladder. You can just Control Z. Oh, that's a good thing. Hey, Nedwin. Long time no see. Control Z. I will have to try that. Thank you for the hint, Jexus. Let's flip that thing around. And then move it a little bit more. Let's see how this works. Okay. I think that gets us 31. 31? Oh, right. That's the one we removed just now. Okay, what do we need to call this new airplane? Give it some good thought while I ingest some of these things. Let's see. Let's move these. Limit their authority a little bit. And limit this thrust a little bit more. I think that's good. Either Control Z or make the point of views inside parts able to select the parts. Yeah, that was a little bit tricky here. I couldn't zoom in, so I'd have to move it, I guess. But Control Z works. When I was sleeping during times I streamed, I was scared of spoilers. Oh, yeah. And indeed, I haven't streamed in a while. Slave 1 is pretty cool. Star Screamer works, though. That's... Because Slave 1 was that sideways boot-looking ship, right? But this looks like Starscream. 3-star screamer. I like that. Okay, save that baby. Valentina had her chance. Let's get Jebediah in there. Oh, check your staging. Always check your staging. There we go. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. I fully zoomed in, try to move the camera horizontally. Right. The Hornet was also a good name. I like that. Okay, first off, we F5. As I said, I'm not going to do quick saves and quick loads normally. But we are going to test the parachute, just because I literally don't know how to do that. So first we EVA and test whether this thing even works. Grab onto that baby. Yeah, see, I figured it's blocked by the... Oh! B board. No, that works. Okay. Excellent. Track that ladder. Next up, we are going to test our EVA parachutes. Just need Boba Fett ship from Star Wars. Yes! That thing looked amazing. Thank you for that follow. Okay, we've limited the authority a little bit of these flaps. Whoop. Okay, let's turn that thing off, because that's going to be annoying pretty soon. Okay, I'm just immediately going to use the afterburner, because we are going to need to get some height to test our parachutes. Now this, again, is just for science. I'm not going to do quick save, quick load normally. But in this case, I need to know whether the parachute mod was installed correctly. Okay, let's cut it. Can I disembark while... Oh, we can't even do that EVA. Okay. In that case, let's F9, quick save, back in. We can't even do the EVA. That answers my question. There, yeah, it's Tally Hair, giving to space. Thank you so much for that follow. Okay, so as I said, no more quick loads from now on. Unless there are bugs or things we can say, hey, that was the game messing up. By the way, this thing wants to take off really quickly. Where's our... Hi, man. Where's our target? Does anyone know where our target is? To the mountains? Oh, there it is. There it is. Look. So, our mission today is twofold. We are going to do that normal mission, and we're going to have this thing climb up now that we have safe parachutes on it. We're going to have this ship climb up and see how far it goes, and whether it'll go above the 1800. That we need it to get, there we go, to meet certain contracts. Put it into chase mode. We will see it in, what, 10 minutes? That seems excessive. How much am I familiar with KSP? I don't know, a couple of 100 hours of experience. I think 200 in the Steam Vanilla version, and maybe 100 more in modded versions. I'm not that particularly good. I mean, obviously landed on Mun, landed on Minmus, had a Duna landing. Haven't really got much to other planets yet, though. Thank you for that follow. Haven't really done many big missions yet. So that's something I'm hoping to explore in this Okay, that's gonna take too long. 6 minutes. Actually, less than 6 minutes by the look of it. But let's use our booster. But yeah, I'm okay at it. Oh yeah, I know about warping. There we go. And physical warping as well. As in, normally you can do time advance here. Interesting enough, when you're in... Oh god, those aerodynamic effects. When you're in space and you're accelerating, it normally gives you the message that you cannot warp, but you actually can if you press Alt. See, we need it to be below 17 kilometers. That is fine. What do we need to do? Measure temperature, okay. But yeah, right now I am absolutely not using the physics warp, because with planes that can get quite risky. Particularly when you're experiencing these types of aerodynamic effects, it sometimes can glitch out on you as the plane is trying to correct, overcorrect, and double overcorrect itself. Are we already in the zone? We are in the zone now. See, you're entering the sector. Log that temperature. Bam, that is the mission done. Now, let's see how far up we can get. You know what, let's keep it at the same limited... Okay, so the normal engines have now cut out, but look at this. Our apoapsis is at 2,500 kilometers. We are definitely able to do any survey mission that is asked of us. That is wonderful. The test is a success. Okay, now I want to shut down this engine and just use the power of the other two. Let's see if we can, if we have enough aerodynamic effects. You can see that we are now in the 3rd atmosphere thickness. So that means atmospheric effects are relatively light here. Normally this would have flipped us around with more atmosphere, but right now we are in fact able to do these ridiculous moves. 2 times pretty safe even for a stream with a beast as you... well, it's still, it's safe, yeah. I see what you mean. It's... You can do it, I just tend to not risk it, because it can still freak out a whole lot. Okay, we need to go back there. Let's see if we can... We need to get more forward momentum for a second. Okay, good. The other engines are now cutting in. Shut down this baby. Get the other engines in and see if we can get more control of this vessel again. Turn around to go to the Kerbal Space Center. This has been a good bunch of tests, though. Come on, buddy. Come on, there we go, there we go. You have the Kerbal Space Center in sight. Let's even out. Thank you for that follow. Whew. Okay, we're gonna make it back safely, I hope. How'd the campaign in the RPG go? Unfortunately we had to stop that one. It was a lot of fun, but we just couldn't make it work with everybody's schedules and all of the arranging that it took to get everything done. So we had to cut it short. It was great fun while it lasted, though. Yeah, exactly. As Fub was saying, we ended up losing a player to the group and ended up calling it quits. Quits is what I'm saying. Man, I'm gonna need to make myself a cup of tea.